STAKK Nation, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be doing some technical analysis on Bitcoin and some other blockchain technologies focused on improving aggregate efficiency, such as IOTX, POWR, and Helium. All right, it's your boy Brazen.
And your boy Double O.
All right, let's jump right into it here.
Let's go.
We're going to be starting with Bitcoin. I know the previous video we did, we kind of give you this long-term situation that we looked at. But today we're gonna just zoom it in, man. Bring it in and just look at what is happening on Bitcoin right now. So Bitcoin currently trading at 38,149. Most people believe, well, some people believe that this is the bottom. Do you think this is the bottom, Double O?
Well, if you watched our last video, we don't believe this is the bottom.
It might not be, but who knows, man? We can also always be wrong, right?
Yep.
So
we're not financial advisors. This is just us doing what we do.
Hey, man, please do your own research, man. Right?
Yep.
So if we turn off the moving averages there, we'll see that previously we had this support line here at 38K. Interestingly, and we had that.
You mean resistance level,
yeah. So at the point when we drew that line, right? Things were above 38K. So we drew it really this is going to be a support level, but then it broke right down from it. And now it's acting as a resistance level.
Yes, sir.
Right? Now, the interesting thing is this could keep moving up.
Yep.
Right? But here's one thing we would like to point out here. If we draw a bearish continuation channel on what's going on Bitcoin right now,
which is what is going on, is bearish. So
bearish,
the pattern that applies is
Absolutely.
a bearish continuation channel.
Let's see. What do you think? Like there, maybe?
Yeah, that's fine. That works.
Okay.
It's okay if it crosses a few candles.
There we go. All right. I don't want to, big decapitation, man. Next thing, people say your TA is all wrong because you went above that candle. Anyway, so what is happening is if we draw this bearish continuation channel here, you will see that Bitcoin has been flowing down through this channel the whole time. Now, let's say it breaks above that 38K resistance line there, right? Then I think the next point is, because obviously with this pattern, what needs to happen is that Bitcoin needs to kind of move through and break through that line. Then we know that we can keep moving upward, right?
Bullish.
So in this case, we know that, okay, if we get up to about, let's see, I think it's about 40K.
Yeah. That's where the resistance is. That's where the new resistance is right now.
Exactly. I think that's where the new resistance is. So I'm going to add a line right there, right? Let's see. Boom. So we have the red line there. And so I think if we keep moving through this bearish continuation channel here, and Bitcoin is able to break above that 40K.
Or break the channel.
Right. So, and that's the thing. It's interesting because I think if it breaks through that channel, it's going to be breaking through that channel around the 40K-ish situation-ish, right?
Yep.
I've said a lot of ish right there in one sentence.
Ish, baby, ish.
Right? Hey, that's the guesstimation word right there, man. Can we find that term? Anyway, so if it breaks above that bearish continuation channel and opens and closes a candle above 40K, right? Then I think that maybe we could say it's safe. It might stay there and continue to move up. However, what do you think it might look like if we don't break that 40K?
That is why we'll bring in another tool, which is our Fibonacci.
There we go. Actually, where's... Oh, dude, I was losing track already.
Oh, look at that. That's precise, man. Look at your drawing. It's precise. It got to cross that point 236.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is true.
Look at that. Look at you, man. Look at you drawing without the fibs.
Listen. Back in my days, okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, so here's the deal here. We have the zero Fibonacci extension line there, which is also serves as a strong resistance point. And it's sitting there just right below 40K as well. We're pretty close. Right, and so if we break through there, then cool, that's great. And then we want to break above the 0.236. That would be kind of essentially confirmation that this thing is holding, and we might, we've changed the direction. So, it'll be interesting to see what happens. These are the two options. But if we do fail that 40K, then I think exactly. We're going to be creating a lower low, like Kenny said. So in that case, it's going to maybe look something a little bit more like, so we hit 40K, we fail, and then we're going to go back. But you can already see that has been happening. It moves up and it pulls back down, moves up and it pulls back down. And it's been continuously creating this lower highs all the way down that channel, right? So let's see what that looks like on the 4-hour chart as well. Remove some of those drawings there. You don't say. Let me look at that, dude. That's sailing right down that channel.
If you're out there watching this show right now and you have an alternative approach to this, please let us know. But this is what the chats are telling us.
Hey, that's what TA is. So we'll see what happens. And I wonder, maybe we can do this. Maybe it might do this continuous lower lows or lower highs all the way down to wherever for that 80%. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. Well, moving on then, the next one we're going to be looking at is IOTX.
IOTX, baby.
Oh, man. This one, the interesting thing with this, right? Obviously, it's been crashing, right? This is more focused on Internet of Things, and I think Kenny will be sharing a little bit more about this. Yeah. But we're below that zero Fibonacci as well, right? It has found some support around there, right? And let's see, we're at 7 cents.
Yep.
We have a line there. So right around 7 cents, we found some support there. And now it's kind of trying to push to the upside. I'm not sure if this is going to be a dead cat as well. But it's one of those ones that we're keeping an eye on it. And I think it would be a good trade if we get into this one. And maybe at 1 Fibonacci, we exit the trade. Your thoughts, Kenny?
Yeah, I personally like IOTX. I want to hold it much longer. I feel like, we're going through that whole internet experience, and we're probably adopting one of the earliest technologies of the internet. In this case, the early technologies of the blockchain, using the Bitcoin as a standard. And the goal here with IOTX, I'll just run through the website real quick, not to take too much time, is that everything is going Internet of Things, right? Everything in your device is probably connected to your phone, and all that good stuff. But the problem with that is that it's owned by either Google, Amazon, and all that good stuff. It's your data. They're making a bunch of money on it. And what Bitcoin does for us is that it decentralizes that control, where you get paid. If you have my fridge and my fridge is connected to the internet, I should be getting paid for the data that my fridge is giving you. That my TV is giving you, and so on and so forth. So that's basically what IOTX does. It allows you to decentralize that and make money off your own devices, not just the companies.
Absolutely.
Let's go on to the next one.
Now, it's interesting, before we just move on, it's interesting that you spoke about some of those things there, because actually last night, I found this website. I haven't explored it yet fully, and if anyone wants the link, just let me know in the comments, and I'll send you the link to it. But there's this website. It's built on the Lightning Network, which you can install to plug into your browser. And what it does is it blocks your data from going out to whatever companies are collecting your data, right? So on their dashboard, it shows that payment is requested. And so they have to agree to pay. And then when they pay, the plugin essentially takes that money in Bitcoin and gives it to you. So interesting stuff for sure. The next one we have on here is POWR, right? It's also one of those ones that is focused on improving efficiency, right? Our last technical analysis on this one, we drew some support lines there at 47 cents. Now it pulled back to 47 cents, kind of touched it there, and then it kept moving. Now it's holding. Let's see, I would say this support level, hidden support there at 52 cents.
That's a good support if you look back.
Right. There we go. And of course, that is above that zero Fibonacci extension line. And we would like to see this cross that 0.236. And if it holds above that, I'll get it, man.
Yeah.
But I'll definitely say at the 1 Fibonacci.
Hey, look at the price. Look at the big candle movements. If you want to trade power, that's good for you. But again, I want to hold power for the long term, and this is why. Okay, so just think about it. Tesla, Nikola Tesla, back in the day, the whole purpose of electricity and why we use electricity today. Some big powers took over, the Morgans and so on and so forth, and now power is centralized. But now with Power Ledger, you can have your own solar panel. You can have your own wind panel. This is going to work for developing countries much faster than countries like the US that have big infrastructure already. You can sell your power, your energy back. So the energy waste that we have in the current system will literally go away, and you can distribute power much faster. And that's what Power Ledger is doing. Great technology, great solution. I think this is the future. This is why I'm keeping an eye on power.
Absolutely. Amazing blockchain technologies out here these days, man. It's pretty interesting. Helium. Didn't we order a device from these people?
Hey, it never arrived. I'm not sure what
happened.
Never
arrived. Yeah. Well, currently trading at $28, right? The interesting thing with this one is, right now, there's quite a lot crashing, a lot of altcoins crashing. And so did this one. This has kind of been pretty much ripping to the downside ever since $46. Now it's held this support here at $22, right? Right, the line there.
People just don't see these lines, man. Like, it's right there. Look to the back. It's so psychological. It's so mathematical. It's just right there.
Absolutely.
It matches perfectly, and it bounces back off that major support line.
Exactly. Look, technical analysis is just a reflection of the human psychology in the markets.
I don't know why people say that it doesn't work, but it's literally right there.
Well, it works until you get rock pulled. So then it's not working at that point. So, but look, man, I agree. It's just what is happening in the market is a reflection of what is happening in real life. That's what technical analysis is. So, we have that support there at $22. It would be good to see that cross above that zero Fibonacci. It's definitely heading in that way right now. We have some strong bullish candles moving on in the situation, and if we break through that zero Fibonacci there, and most importantly that 0.236, then I think we have some action. Right. And decentralized internet action.
And so Ilium, again, it's another one of those solutions that it's changing the world. So right now, your service providers, Sprint, and so on and so forth, again, they own your data. They own your phone sometimes now. They basically own everything that you do. But what Hnt is doing is that although they are partnering with some of the service providers, what it does is that it decentralizes your device, the internet service on your device, the access to, like, basically if I have 10 people in my neighborhood that uses Hnt, I can provide infrastructure less than what Sprint and the rest of them will actually have to spend, which then pays me back in Hnt. So I'm providing more internet to the environment, and I'm also getting paid in crypto for it, which now
so pretty much you're taking back control of your data, right?
Plus giving more control, giving more access to everybody.
Absolutely, because and I think that this is one of the reasons why I think that this idea is very powerful. Okay, and it's something that it bothers me a lot. Something I'm also very passionate about, and I think many other people out there should be passionate about this as well, because your data currently is being used by various companies for profit, right? And I don't think it's unreasonable to ask that you receive some of the profit that is being generated using your daily activities and your interests, right? I don't think it's unreasonable to ask that. This is why. You remember when I left WhatsApp, I had to exit it. Facebook, dude, unless we're there for business, which means we're there to try to make money, it's kind of, I feel exploited if I'm just using it for entertainment, right? So it's just something that, these are the things we think about. Let us know what you guys think about that. Do you guys think it's fine to have your data collected in exchange for you using the platform for free? Or do you think it's an unfair exchange, considering how much of your data or how much of your privacy is really being violated by the big tech companies and for profits? and you see none of it, right? It's just barbaric. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I forgot, when we're talking about Bitcoin, the IMF, right? So as you know, El Salvador adopted Bitcoin as legal tender, and it seems it's been working okay for them, right? Because I don't think they've been having, I don't think any major catastrophe has occurred because of them accepting Bitcoin as legal tender. And now the IMF essentially came out urging El Salvador to drop Bitcoin as legal tender. Why would they do that? And who is the IMF to tell them that is the question. What do you think?
Is it a warning that they're about to send the military to go and shut them down? I mean, they shut down. They were able to shut down Gaddafi, so are they coming for El Salvador now?
I mean, you're taking out a person. You're not taking out Bitcoin. Bitcoin still stays. So that doesn't solve that problem. No, this is what is really interesting about this. Guns cannot solve this problem.
Nope.
You can't just go blow up everyone and then Bitcoin is now yours. I mean, Bitcoin is going to keep going. It's like trying to catch water. How are you going to do that? Exactly. So that's what is happening in the crypto space. This is our TA. Ladies and gentlemen, let us know what you think. Do you agree? Right? Share your thoughts with us. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It really means a lot to us. All right? We'll keep it growing here. And any final thoughts, Kenny, before we close this one out here?
Yeah, you said it best, man. Thanks for watching. Just keep liking and subscribing so that we can bring more of this to you guys.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, praise and out.
Double O out.